Hello guys, how you guys doing today? In this video we are going to take a look at the CrackMapExec databases, and since we are approaching the end of the CrackMapExec videos, I believe it is a really good time to show you what else or where CrackMapExec store your credentials. So all the credentials that we dump, we saw it that they put it in a log file or either in that cache file, that secrets file, and it also save it into the database. And I'm going to show you how you can access that. So, and how you can use it. So you can do it sudo CMEDB, so we can start the database, and you can see that the profile that we are in it right now is a default. If it do help, you can see that we have proto for protocol or workspaces. So if you want to change like your workspace, you can do that. Can we do a help from there? No. So the help, you can create workspaces and stuff like that. So can we do a clear? No, we cannot do a clear. Okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead and start this up again. I don't like it when it has all these lines over here. I like to be on top. So CME, right? You do a help for the help command, and you can see all the options that we have. Proto for meaning protocols. If you want to see the SMB, right? Because that's the one that we use a lot. That's the one that we use to dump all the credentials through Mimikatz, LSA, SAM, and NTDS, right? And then from here, you just want to use the help command again and see what you have. You see host, you see imports, you see shares, and you see also creds. And you can also go back. So if you want to just go ahead and go back and use another protocol like protocol, LDAP, you can also do that and do help to see what you can find. And all you can see is export, import, exit, and back. So we are going to go back, and then we are going to go to the protocol of SMB again and do the help. And we are going to see that we have creds, exit, export, groups, host, import, and shares. So we want to use the creds and see what we have in here. So when you press enter, voila, isn't this crazy? Isn't this crazy? So you can see all the credentials that we have used, right? And all the credentials that we dump through either SAM, NTDS, and all of it, LSA, everything that we use, right? You can see them here. And you can see that it also has a credential ID. So you think, can we use this credentials ID? Yes, you can, guys. So the way that you do that, let's go ahead and go to another window, and let's go ahead and use the administrator, which is this administrator is the enterprise admin. So he's able to do everything in the domain, everything that you can possibly want. You are going to be able to do it with administrator. Okay, so let's go ahead and use cred ID number 4, and that's going to be using the credentials for this administrator. So how do we do that, guys? So let's go ahead and close this out. That was from the other video. So from here, how can you use that? Well, the way that you do that is by doing you have to run this as a root user. You want to do sudo CrackMapExec, then you want to give it the pass SMB, then you want to pass the host where you want to go. Let's go ahead and go to the active directory, and then after that all you have to do is ID, and you have to specify the ID that you want to use. Isn't this awesome? So if you go back over here, we are going to be using the administrator. So cred ID number 4, and it's going to ask you for your root password. You enter that password in there, and there it is. So we use that credential, so you can see that we use the administrator's credentials, and it is pawn, right? Because he's the enterprise admin. He's above the domain admin, which is kind of awesome. So what else can we do from here, guys? Well, you can just do, let's say, you can execute whatever you want from here. You can execute, let's say, who am I, and also let's do a host name with just ID number 4, because we are using the database, right? We are using the credentials from over here, and that one crashed. Okay, what if we, instead of using that, let's see if we can use, instead of SMB, can we use WinRM? Let's try that. It's still crashing. Get credentials attribute from the database object has no attribute get credentials. Interesting, but we were able to authenticate. So what else can we do that is probably not going to break it? Can we do a LSA and dump the LSA? There's no LSA for WinRM, of course, because it is for SMB. Dumping the LSA secrets. And there we go. Voila. You can also go, and you can go to any, you can even go to 55 and you can dump those credentials as well. You can see a student one, you can see, so this is, you can see Heath Adams over here, even though we got his already because we did the NTD dump. What else can you do? You can also do the NTDS dump, which is the one that's going to go to the database where all the hashes are, and it's going to dump it. Okay, awesome. So that's the way to use the CrackMapExec database and how to use those IDs that you have in here as well. Isn't this kind of awesome? So yes, it is awesome. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys learned. I will see you on the next one.